children, happy National Storytelling Week. Now I'm here tonight in my pyjamas ready to read you a story, so I hope you're comfortable. And tonight's story is called The Dress in the Window. Okay, I hope you're ready. One afternoon on the high street in town, a boy with his mum saw a sparkling gown. It hung in the window of second-hand thread, all glowing, all flowing, all dazzling and red. It seemed to call out as the boy tried to pass. He stopped and pressed his small nose to the glass. He gazed at the garment with eyes open wide and noticed his heart disco dancing inside. There, in that moment, the boy made a wish to put on that dress and to swirl and to swish. He took in the sequins from shoulder to floor and wondered what life did this dress have before. Was it once worn by a star of the screen who walked the red carpet and stole every scene? Or maybe the greatest of all the world's spies once used it as part of a perfect disguise? Was it once worn in a room full of jazz by a spotlit performer who sang with a pizzazz? Or was it once shown by a fashion designer whose runways had never seen anything finer? Now, in this window, it stood on display for anyone passing and willing to pay. Maybe, said Mum, if you do a few chores and save up some pennies, that dress could be yours. Nothing would stop him, whatever it took. He'd wash, clean and tidy, he'd carry and cook. He'd ask all the neighbours who lived on their road if dogs could be walked or if lawns could be mowed. At house number 7, he helped Mrs. Mac, who found housework tricky because of her back. At house number 20, he washed an old car and polished it up so it shone like a star. At house number 30, he swept up the leaves and watered the flowers to help Mr. Jeeves. At house number 40, he brushed the dogs' tails, he washed them and drained them and clipped all their nails. He counted his coins and he reached 24, when kindly the Tooth Fairy left him one more. So now, with enough, the boy lay in his bed and danced in his dreams wearing sequins of red. Next morning came with a hug and some toast. Happy birthday, said Mum, the boy I love most. She took him to school, saying, see you at 3. We'll walk home through the town, back for presents and tea. 3 o'clock came, not a moment too soon. The boy had been counting the seconds since noon. He knew that they'd walk past the dress of his dreams. He leapt in excitement and burst at the seams. Over the playground and through the school gate, he thought of the dress and he just couldn't wait. Hang on, Mum cried as she tried to keep pace. Her son was now running as if in a race. The dress in the window was just round the bend, and this time the boy had his savings to spend. Feeling a thrill that he couldn't quite bear, he looked through the window. The dress was not there. The boy's heart stopped dancing. It sank to the floor. Never had he ever wanted anything more. Mum held his hand as she said, never mind, your presents are waiting. Who knows what you'll find? When they got home, all the neighbours were there with gifts for the boy and a big cake to share. The boy thanked them all as he offered them tea. Then Mum smiled and said, "Here's your present from me." She passed him the parcel. It wasn't a book. It felt soft and squishy. The boy's fingers shook. He thought of the dress, but he knew it had gone. He peeled back the paper, and something bright shone. A shimmer of sequins, a glimmer of red. "I bought it before someone else did," Mum said. "I couldn't risk waiting. They only had one beautiful dress for my beautiful son." The boy tried it on and smiled as he spun. He loved how it sparkled like light from the sun. He danced through the house and he filled it with joy, and everyone wanted to dance with the boy. He danced round the garden and out on the road. He swirled and he twirled as the happiness flowed. He smiled at his mum and she smiled back at him. Her son in his dress filled with love to the brim. I wonder if you have any special clothes or outfits at home that make you feel really special and magical. Okay, I hope you enjoyed my story and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.